The Antonov An-225 Mriya, the world's largest and most capable cargo aircraft, soars impressively through the fog. Let's head to Abu Dhabi for the Red Bull Air Race. This event introduced a new sport, air slalom. Pilots navigate a course with air gates as fast and accurately as possible. This isn't easy when speeds reach 400 km per hour. Here's a video by famous American skydiver Luke Akins. This time though, helicopter pilot Aaron Fitzgerald steals the show with a barrel roll.
Yeah! Woo!
Low clouds, fog and other weather conditions can sometimes hide large planes like the Airbus A380 and the Boeing 777. The following footage shows an instructor conducting spin recovery training. The maneuver starts at about 2 kilometers, and the aircraft levels off at around 975 meters. In this footage, you can see a compressor stall, an unsettling event but not critical for modern airliners. The Hawker Siddeley Harrier is known for its vertical takeoff and landing capabilities. It can pull off stunts like this, requiring skills more typical of helicopter control. The crew of the Dornier Do 24 flying boat planned to show the public a touch-and-go maneuver. Basically, they were supposed to mimic a landing, maintain speed, and take off again. But then this happened. The crew explained they hit something in the water. Luckily, only the plane's body was damaged. To prevent accidents, the skilled Prism defense team tests the limits of helicopters. Here, they're testing a Lynx Mark 90B, trying to land it on a Danish Knud Rasmussen-class patrol vessel. The Boeing KC-135 Stratotanker is back at it. This time it's refueling a Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk stealth aircraft. This flight was a Guinness World Record attempt. 3 pilots flew under the chain bridge, connecting Buda and Pest in the Hungarian capital. One of the planes touched the water, but thankfully didn't crash. Watch the heart-pounding landing of a Korean Airlines Boeing 777. An airplane was coming in for a normal landing. The weather was good, and so was the visibility. What could have gone wrong? Turns out the plane had a major issue with the nose landing gear. Fortunately, the pilot handled the controls expertly and minimized the damage.
No, shoot.
Let's visit the Owensboro Air Show, where the Blue Angels aerobatic team is performing stunts in their FA-18 Hornet strike fighters. To see through the fog, the landing signal officer reminded the pilot to switch on the lights. Thanks to this, last-second adjustments were possible. The plane did land, but it wasn't smooth, and the runway was temporarily closed. The crew signaled this by raising their hands. In the city of Braga in Portugal, a Eurocopter AS-350 crew was returning from fighting a forest fire. Spotting another smoke column, they decided to use water from a nearby swimming pool. After 25 refills and 20 minutes of work, the fire was under control. A typical fishing trip in Russia. A Mi-24 helicopter herds the fish closer to the fishing rods. This next video is from Poland. It shows an emergency landing of a Cessna 172RG. The crew, an instructor, and a student reported landing gear issues ahead of time, so firefighters, ambulance crews, and an air ambulance helicopter were already on the ground. This is the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engine on a Boeing 787 Dreamliner spitting fire. Don't worry, it's just oil residue burning off after repairs. This is what electrical grid maintenance can look like. First, the worker does an infrared inspection, then installs some shunts. Meanwhile, the helicopter pilot shows amazing precision.
Ready?
These girls are thrilled, and it's easy to see why. The pilot let them experience weightlessness. An Il-18 used by DHL was about to take off, but suddenly stopped just 50 meters from the end of the runway.
Давай. Что у меня здесь? Ох, ух ты! Красавчик! Красавелла! Просто...
Speaking of the Airbus A380, let's see what this beast can do with an experienced crew at the Paris Air Show. This Canadair CL-415 was spotted near the Croatian town of Trogir. It was fighting a forest fire in the vicinity of a gas station, and it took only 5 minutes to get water from the sea. Not the first in this compilation, but here's another stunning example of the Mac Diamond. A Coast Guard GMCGO helicopter was out practicing a rescue mission. One pass involved a hoisting operation. Everything was going well until a turbulent airflow caused uncontrolled spinning, similar to a centrifuge.
That was so low. Oh!
Can you give this video a like while the pilots are drawing a heart in the sky?